from high atop the Rocky Strong Broadcasting Network. Another exclusive good evening show. Oh, we in here, boys. We in here, man. I got my shirt, man, but I put it on right before I came out here. And damn, if the sleeves aren't feeling kind of. I sound ridiculous right now, but damn, if the sleeves ain't kind of tight, man, on this thing now, man. I don't know what happened to it. Jessica, good to see you. Daniel Barry. Absolutely, man. Awesome seeing you, homie. Happy Friday to everybody. Friday. You heard me? Friday. You dig? Yeah, boys. Looks like we may be partaking in a little bit of laborious activity tomorrow, but that's alright. That's okay. Wait for a couple people to get in here, but man, I've been investigating the last couple of days, man. Not everything's cut and dry, it's kind of hard to, get after it, but the Artemis 2, I don't know if anybody's heard of this or not because it was news to me, but we finna fly around the moon. Did y'all hear about this? I'm like, what? For real? Yeah. They finna send 4 Americans around the moon's orbit and back. Like we did back in the 60s, man. They're trying to build up slowly, step by step, to land in a lunar rover, a lunar lander back onto the moon again. And they're gonna have trucks and all kinds of stuff, places for them to stay, barracks, all kinds of things, man. I mean, they're planning on setting up shop. You dig? As crazy as that might sound right now to you, man, this is for real, dude. And supposedly, they're in a race right now trying to figure out how they're going to get there before the end of this, term. So, they're really trying to get it back onto the moon, I guess, before 2028 or whatever, I guess. Is what they're trying to say, man. They're trying to land on there by 2028 between Blue Origin and SpaceX. And, it took me a while to figure it out, man. For real, I was like, what? We're going to the moon for real? I thought they was just going to, shoot some satellites out that way again or something. The Van Allen belts, all that, right? But no. It's underway, I believe, man, right now. I believe they shot off Artemis 2 today, which is what it's called. How they used to call it the Apollo missions and stuff or whatever. Well, they calling it the Artemis missions now. And they got 4 Americans, and they're going to go around the moon and come back, dude. No, they are already on the way, I believe. Unless something happened this morning or something that I haven't heard of, but I didn't go looking into it today, but when I seen it this morning, there was a bunch of different ones showing live feeds of the rockets sitting there, So, the last couple of days, like I said, I've been hearing about it, so I was thinking about checking into it, Well, turns out we are going to the moon and back, man. Supposedly, they're going to try and land something on the moon here soon. And that's the whole thing. The last time that they sent something was Artemis 1. They sent it and it went around the moon and came back, and then it did on the re-entry, I think. But it was unmanned, I'm pretty sure it did all that unmanned. I can't swear to it. I know it did a re-entry, though. So, when it re-entered or whatever, some of the heat shield broke down. So everybody's tripping about that, maybe that might happen again, but I don't know. I would imagine they probably addressed it between here and there, But, yeah, SpaceX is about to get another one. I think Orion, Blue Origin or whatever. I think it's Blue Origin. I could be wrong, man. Dang, I just had it and I'm forgetting them now. But I think that's what it's called. They got a different type of lunar lander and stuff going because they thought that they was going to have to need more time. SpaceX was going to need more time to develop like the lunar lander and all that was going to get them down there. What's up, Corrupt? But yeah, man, they shot the rocket off today. Supposedly they were shooting a rocket off today with 4 astronauts. They're gonna go around the moon and come back, homie. Yeah, like nobody knows about it. Like nobody's hearing about it. Like only people that are like really listening, or like really in astronomy and stuff like that, are probably the only people that know. Because I'm not hearing it. Like it's not big news nowhere. Like, oh, we're about to go orbit around the moon and come back. Like it's like nobody cares. It's crazy. If they accomplish this like mission, man, it's gonna be a crazy accomplishment, and it's gonna like quell some of all these fucking experts, because all these people have been making all these accusations about how like the Van Allen belts and meteorites and all this other stuff, man, and there's no way we could have did it before. And it makes you speculate because you weren't alive then or something. It does make you speculate, like, are all these things correct or not? And then a lot of it gets disproven. A lot of these claims that people just throw it out there like it's facts, but then it gets disproven later on. But yeah, man, we fitting to go orbit around the moon and come back with 4 Americans, dude. That's nuts, dude. We're trying to beat. That's what we're trying to beat the. Dang, man, I don't know. I don't even know. I hate to say it, man. I can't even say the country, man. That's what I'm saying. YouTube's hard to talk on, man. You can't say nothing. God, you can't have anything. But there's another space program that's out there, and we're racing to try to beat them to getting onto the moon, like actually stepping onto the moon again. They're fitting to do it. They want to. They're bad. They're after it. Like they're trying really hard. And something I didn't know for the longest time, like all the times that all of our Americans that have been going to the space station or whatever, the International Space Station, until 2022 when SpaceX sent Americans to the space station, we were riding on Russian rockets to get up there. I didn't even know that, man. I just figured we were shooting our own stuff up there, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I wasn't paying much attention to it, but yeah, man. We going to the moon again. This is crazy, dude. And nobody's talking about it. Like, it's the craziest thing ever, and nobody's talking about it. I know I sound like a crazy person over here being like, nobody's listening! Well, it's 4 Americans this time, bro. That's all I know. It's 4 Americans that are going this time. And, this going to disprove a lot of those things. Like, the dude was saying, like, the Van Allen belts or whatever, the Sobel guy or whatever, like, all his calculations are, like, at the worst points of the highest readings they ever got at the very beginning. And then they did more and more readings and found it was lower and lower. And then, like they were saying, the one astronaut guy said they weren't even talking about radiation really that he recalls. I mean, it was 60 some years ago, so maybe he just don't recall them really talking about it or whatever. But nah, bro, this is amazing, dog. Like I cannot believe it, and like nobody's talking about it. It's crazy. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We're in a race right now to try to beat another space program that's like super prevalent. That's not the red team, but it's like the red team with the gold star. They got the gold star. They be like, pretty hard on getting information out of them and stuff, They be flying balloons all over. You dig? Well, they're racing. They're trying to get there. So America ended up like they were just going through SpaceX, and then SpaceX was having a hard time getting the lunar lander to drop down. That whole thing, they said it wasn't going to happen until like 2030 or something. So they said, well, let's redo the contract and give you, whatever you need to make this thing happen even sooner. Well, when they did that, they opened it up to, Blue Origin, and they said, oh yeah, well, I think we can develop something even faster. So now there's even competition between these two big companies, which is always good because when there's competition, more things happen, more innovation comes out of having two people that are, in competition with each other like that. Yeah, dude, I've been listening to it. Dude, I've been watching everything leading up to it, man. Trust me, man. I was trying to figure it all out today because last 2 days I've been watching stuff all about it because it's not as easy as you think. Like when you put in Artemis 2, they give you all kinds of information about like how the rockets are and all these things that they're worried about and all this, that, and the third. Like I guess they scrapped one of the missions because they were having leaks and stuff. But supposedly they were supposed to shoot that jewel off today. I don't know. I don't really be listening to like the radio, but Google it, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, they might not be like, you know, I don't know, like all white dudes or whatever. It's like a lady and they all different nationalities, but I don't think none of them are from a different country. They're all from America, I believe, because, like I just said, they trying to like NASA's trying to have like a race to get America to be the first ones to touch down. Like I don't think they're really like cross pollinating. Hell yeah. Hell no. They're just over here in the way, man. For real. I need to rip them up and throw it away, man. Well, I don't want to act like I know everything, man. So I'm not going to sit and be like, oh, I know for sure 1,000% because then I'll definitely be wrong. For sure I will be. But like I said, man, I've been looking into it pretty tough, man. The last 2 days I've been watching a lot of information about it. And I've been seeing more stuff about like how the program is coming along and what all needs to go into it to bring the payloads that they're talking about doing because it'd be a lot easier just to go there and come back is what they're telling them. Like all these people all these naysayers and stuff that don't really know, like aren't actually at the cutting edge. Like they would be involved in these situations, I think, if they was like really all that knowledgeable. They're taking like all these facts and stuff that are like whatever, that counteract it and they're like shining a light on that, but they're not actually talking to the people that are actually trying to do the thing, you know what I mean? But it's crazy because, like I said, like at first, like you know how NASA is, like they've been kind of like not even doing that at all. Like they're not been trying to go to the moon or anything. They've been trying to like populate satellites and all that. Like, really, they ain't even been doing that, man. They've been trying to write comic books and all kinds of other things, man. But here in the last couple years, now that the other team is like making huge strides to like getting there, like they gonna get there, like regardless of it's like when they're gonna do it, you know, because they're gonna do it. It's just when they're gonna do it. Oh, and the coming back thing, like if they was also just to be like, okay, well we're just gonna scrap everything. That's another thing, because you know Elon, he wants to bring everything back. He wants everything to be reusable, you know. Yeah, I don't know, man. We looking to go back and poke them in the eye again. You know how we are. It's been a long time, so like, they probably forgot. Yeah, that's one of them. Is that we went up there and they met with somebody and they was like, yeah, nah, kick rocks, son. You can't be up here just fucking walking around and shit. And they was like, oh man, okay. And then we made some kind of deal or something with them, and that's why we didn't go back, and that's why we destroyed all that. And that's another thing. Like they said that all the video was destroyed and all the information was destroyed or whatever. But the other guy that I was just listening to, I think his name's or his YouTube channel's Everyday Astronaut. But he was on. Man, it used to be the Concrete Podcast, but now it's like Danny Jones, I think. So he's talking to him, and like he's dispelling all these things that the dude Sobel or whatever, what the hell, I think it's Dan Sobel, I can't remember, but the Sobel guy that wrote all this new stuff that made all these claims of how we didn't go to the moon and stuff. Well, that everyday astronaut guy kind of disputes all of his claims and stuff, and he said that like when, because it sounds good. When somebody tells you some shit, you're just like, okay, right. The guy's like, well, listen to the tape. It takes 3 seconds for it to go back and forth between the earth, whatever. It takes 4 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever the dude said, for it to go between the earth and back or whatever when you make a transmission. So they're telling him not to talk. They're telling him when to talk so that, he makes that delay so he doesn't mess it up and make it sound like, he talked too soon and mess it all up, right? Well, the dude said it's actually like 2.5 seconds or 2.6 seconds or some shit like that, man. So the dude's not even right about how long it takes for the message to get back and forth. Like, I don't know, man. Everything can be disputed. You know what I mean? And that's what that guy Avery, the director that was on Joe Rogan here recently, man. If you watch that, bro, you'll be fucking tripping, dog. I know I was. If you want, I think it's Robert Avery. I think it's the dude's name that was on. I'm hearing you, Ty. That's what I'm saying. It should be blowing my mind. I ain't even know we was supposed to be going to the moon or no shit, dog. I ain't never heard nothing about it. I guarantee you 90% of everybody that you ask, if you went out tomorrow and was like, hey, did you know we was about to go to the moon? Like, we're about to orbit it today? Like, we was fitting to send Americans around the moon and back? We was going to start that today? I guarantee you most 90% will be like, nah, I fucking didn't know that. Like, I don't know. I don't watch like TV news and shit. But my father-in-law hadn't talked about it or nothing. And like I said, I ain't seen a bunch of videos like all over. But it could just be because of what I watch, I guess. I don't watch a lot of astrophysics. I watch a lot of weird alien conspiracy, all that good stuff. So you would think it would come up, for sure, because I've watched damn near every we didn't go to the moon video you can watch. And I still ain't for sure. Oh, damn. I don't know, homie. I don't know, homie. I dig it, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who cares? But that's what they said, like, back in the 60s and stuff, like, a lot of people were like, why did we stop going to the moon? Like, but back then, I guess they felt like we was wasting a lot of money doing the same thing over and over again. They was like, we done already did that. Why are we going to do it again for? And they just stopped doing it, It's apparently what they're saying, or what the reality of it was at the time. There was some other debacles too, like where they got caught wasting a lot of money or some shit, man. Awesome, Lonnie. That's awesome, bro. Good for you, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I remember when you said you was expecting, dog. That's so cool, dude. Congratulations to you and the old lady and the little one, man. The little cousin, the fetus. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's trippy, man. We've been on here that long, man. I know it. Time flies, ain't it? Daggone, boy. My kids all grown up, man. Graduating high school and shit. I know. That's crazy. Got jobs, fucking living out on their own, all that. It's wild how fast things happen, man. You turn around, next thing you know, they're all grown up, man. But, yeah. That's fucking cool, man. That's blowing my mind right now. We've had a lot of things happening in the time that we've been on YouTube, man. A whole slew of shit's been happening since we've been on YouTube, dog. I can't even say all the things that have happened, man, but it's been a rack of things that have happened. Oh, yeah. I would imagine so. That's what I was saying. Barring somebody that's like really into astronomy or flying pilots type shit or fucking, like super astronaut dudes or whatever, like, because like I said, man, I watch, peripherally, I've seen some of the launches too. I've watched some of the launches from SpaceX and them landing the rockets and stuff, man. The thing comes down like you think the thing's about to smash into the Squingles, good to see you. You think the thing's about to smash into the ground, the rocket, right? The rocket's coming down, And then, I mean, and it's straight up and down too when it's coming down. And then, like, right before it hits, it goes, it turns on all the thrusters and shit. And it just sits right down on the platform, man. Like, you would think the son of a bitch gonna crash right in there. Bang! Oh, yeah, yeah. That's another conspiracy that, like, because back in the day, NASA was kind of supposedly, you know, trying to map the floor of the ocean, and they were doing all these deep dives and trying to figure out how to get, you know, manned deep dives, you know, like, you know, they were trying to put money into uh, vehicles that could get people farther into the ocean, you know what I mean? And supposedly they met something down there, and it told them that we made a deal, and we never went back because they stopped doing that program too. That was always the conspiracy. But that's what I said, man. There's a conspiracy theory there. There's a conspiracy theory for every fucking thing nowadays, man. Anything that happens, everybody looks at it and they're like, man, I don't know, dude. Like, there has to be a clear-cut video of it. And then there's still dispute what the video was, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Fuck, man. Here you go, Ty. And they destroyed the fucking skulls, man. They destroyed it. They're trying to cover it all up. And that's the fucked up thing, man, though, is what happens is like some things end up being true, man, and then they find like proof that some of this stuff's true, and then they're like, that's it, everything's true, you know it. I knew it. I knew it the whole time. I should have wore this shirt a little bit before I put it on. I'm out here going live. This shirt is not fucking fitting me right. But, yeah, man, and that's the weird thing too, man. There's like a lot of weird things, right? But watch that Joe Rogan episode with Robert Avery, the director Robert Avery or whatever. I'm pretty sure. I might be fucking the name up, but I hope I'm not. But Homeboy was like kind of breaking down some of the stuff that was in, you know, the files and shit, and yeah, man, I don't know, dude. Trippy as fuck, man. And then I go in and tell the old lady, and she looks at me like I'm fucking got 3 heads and shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, babe, I shouldn't be watching shit like this, man. This should be spinning me out, dog. And I can't even get into none of that. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Fuck! You right on time, Ty. Tell him, preach to him, buddy. Fuck, I can't tell him nothing. You know how YouTube is, man. I gotta be over here with my eyes closed and my mouth shut, you know? God bless America. It's crazy, dude. The babies, man. The babies, you know? That's the wild thing, man. That's the thing that got me fucked up, dude. I was like, this is nuts, dude. This is nuts. It's like, you know, how much is fucking for real, and then how much is just coincidence, and like, you'll never know, you know? You'll never know. You'll never know. Like, how much is just fucking bullshit, like, and they had all these crazy, like, code words and shit, you know? I don't know, man. That's what I said, though, before, man. When I got into watching, like, you know, going into that rabbit hole, man, it got to where I was just like, man, I can't watch no more of this stuff, man. It makes me sick to my stomach, man. It makes me fucking insane, like, It's like, there's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing you can fucking do. It's been going on for millions of years, man. Not millions, you know what I'm saying. Like, once you get into, like, tracking back, like, it's, it's disgusting, man. And that's just on YouTube, like, you know. Like, what got me watching it was the stuff from overseas, you know. God dang it, I can never remember the dude's name, man. Savile. Jimmy Savile. He was like, he had like like America's Most Talented or whatever type show, you know? And he ended up being like, he was super famous over in the UK, bro. He was like super famous, like putting kids, like making them famous, like giving them record deals and stuff, you know, kind of like that kind of show. Or like if they had a talent or whatever, like the show would help them get to wherever they needed to be, you know, to have prominence, right? Well, in the background though, and things got all kinds of things got fucking revealed from that deal, and like once you start like, and yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend getting into it. It makes the priest stuff look fucking tame. You know what I mean? It makes the shipping the priest around look like fucking kids play, child's play. I mean, the fuck. I shouldn't have said it like that, man. That was a terrible fucking pun to use to explain it, man. That's my bad, man. That wasn't a joke. That was like me not thinking it through. Like it was fucking elementary. God damn, man. Simple. You know, just simple, that's all. I can't even remember what got him caught either. I can't even remember. Yeah, I know, man. That's what I was saying, man. You can't even talk about it. You know, if I was to really, you know, come out and discuss it with you right now with any type of descriptive terms or, you know, any kind of like real fucking, damn, I'm cussing too much too. Like really tell the story, I'm gonna get hit big time. Big time. So anyway, we had a very good shoulder day today. And tomorrow we got burpees, calf raises, squats, and push-ups in the morning. Still hoping that Nancy Guthrie lady ends up coming home all right, but from what I understand, they might have found traces of in the house, you know, traces of yeah. I think they even said they might have found a glove in the house. That's like 3 gloves they have found now. But maybe the guy, you know, been pacing or something back there trying to get his, you know, mile and a half away, trying to get his, you know, giddy up going, trying to get geeked up to go and do it. And maybe he took the gloves off to do something and threw them down, you know, you never can tell. I'm telling you, bro, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. Like, and you don't want to believe that, you know, and that's what everybody says, you know, you just want to go through the day and not think about it. But at the end of the day, that's the truth, man. Because it's like, man, what do you do? You know? What do? You feel helpless. Like, you wish you could do something about it, but what the fuck is there to do? Like, people already know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's what gets you fucked up in the head. You're like, well, hold on, man. Everybody knows about this? It's like, fuck. I can't believe everybody knows about this. It's not like you found something that nobody knows about. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's insane. Trying to protect your people the best you can, I guess, man. You know, like I said, I hope the Nancy Guthrie lady gets home all right, man. Crazy, man. She may, I don't know, man. Like, how they gonna find this dude, man? He said, "How's your weather?" Yeah, man, it's been a little bit chillier just today, man. It warmed up real nice for a couple days, man, but now it's kind of gotten a little bit chilly again today, you know? Shoo. Oh, man. And then watching the buffoonery, like just the fucking sheer buffoonery of it, dog, is another thing, man. They can't even keep their composure. Like, they're fucking tripping, dog. These people are tripping. Jim Rat, what's good, man? Good to see you, man. This was going to be a kind of quick show, man. I'm about to go back in. I got the day put together for tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up early. I hate to cut it short on you guys, man, but especially on a Friday, but the old lady's, you know, only off a couple days, and one day is today, so, you know, I figured I'd just come out here and jump on the live while we was out here for a minute or two, man, you know, talk about the day's events, but I'm going to have to check into it, man. I'm going to have to check into it when I get off here and make sure, but I'm pretty sure it was, the Artemis 2 shot off today, man. It was supposed to go off today. Now, if the weather or something postponed it, or if they had some kind of leak or something, because I think they had a leak before, too, that postponed it. So, I'm not sure, but they're supposed to shoot somebody around the moon. I thought it was 4 Americans, but it might not be all Americans. I can't tell you that 1,000%. It's been disputed. It's been disputed. So, but hell yeah, man. I gotta get up early in the morning. We got a couple things we gotta go do tomorrow. Try to tighten up this thing, man, that we got going. My father-in-law asked me if I'd come in, and I said, yeah, man, I'll go over there. So, I'm going to go over there and do a couple things tomorrow. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to go get a calisthenics day in, a nice cardio day. Tomorrow, we'll do push-ups, burpees, squats, and calf raises, and then I'll go into the gym after the live and do pull-ups, dips, and then I got to make sure I take the boxing gloves with me. If I don't forget the boxing gloves, then we're going to hit the heavy bag in the morning. Wasn't nobody there when we first got there this morning, man. I don't know. Maybe we should just show up like a little bit earlier. I don't know if I can get up any earlier, man. 4:30's been pretty damn early for me to have to wake up to head that way, man, by 5:30. Or a little bit before is really what I shoot for. But I always end up getting caught up, like either, like this morning, like I said, somehow I reached a thing where I can do, like, I guess live commercials, you know? So, like, we can start doing, you know, things where I promote something on the channel and do a video for it, which is pretty cool, but I'm not sure how it all works, man. But, and then if y'all click the link and y'all actually get something from them through my link, then they'll be like, yeah, here you go. You know what I mean? That's how it works, I think. But I'm not positive. I'm going to have to Google it, because I'm not like 1,000 on that either, man. But, I was looking at it this morning and lost track of time, you know. I was like, what is this? What is this? I'm looking at it in my phone like, what the fuck? Anyhow, look, y'all be good to yourself, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all tomorrow. Don't worry about nothing, God willing. And the creek don't rise anyway. Try to be nice to the people that surround you and be nice to yourself. It'll be a lot easier to be nice to the people around you if you're nice to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. And tell your loved ones that you love them. It's a cold world out here, man. We was just talking about it just a couple minutes ago, man. A lot of freaks running around, man. You'll never know what's going to happen out here, boys. You can't ever tell. So at least let your loved ones know how you feel about them. I'm out of here. Till next time, God willing and the creek don't rise. Bicycle.